New carpet to old carpet. How do we seam these two together? What's cracking, everybody? It's Carpet Mike here from CarpetExpertBlueprint.com, and in this video I'm going to walk you through step by step how to seam new carpet to existing old carpet in a bedroom doorway. Pretty common scenario, so I want to break it down for you DIY types. So right now I am sitting on the new carpet that we are working on installing. I have folded it back and I am cutting a nice straight line on it. Now, if you don't have a nice steady hand and years of experience behind you, what you might want to do is mark it in both doorways where you want your seam to line up at. Once you do this, you can take a straight edge to it and then go ahead and run your blade down the straight edge. Now, right here, I'm not loving exactly where that's lining up at, so I'm going to go in about another ½ inch roughly and get it to perfection, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and throw another nice straight cut on there and make sure your blade is razor sharp, but watch those fingers. Do not hurt yourself doing this. It's real easy to get distracted and lob a finger off. We don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that cut to the other side. Boom, boom. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Next, we're going to swap that out and get another straight blade in there, or sharp blade. Drop that in, lock the knife in, and you can see the duct tape on my finger there. I've already lobbed something off today. And I'm going to go ahead and just trace this all the way down. Why is that? Because this carpet is so old, if I try to do my mark and trace from the backing, it may just shred. So one super sharp blade, I'm tracing the carpet that I just threw a straight edge on. And watch this. Drop it, drop it. Looks like we're good. If I need to shave a little bit, I can. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a little tiny bit off of right here. Get rid of that. See if that lines up. Am I happy? We're going to find out. And a little bit more. Now, if there's any backing touching, all I'm doing is just shaving that hairline off of the back just to make sure it lines up right. Because if there's too much, your seam will pucker and you don't want that. It's going to be super ugly. Next, I'm going to take my seam tape here. Hold back the new carpet. I'm going to fold the seam tape under one side roughly 2 inches just to bump it up on top of the tack strip to get that nice even burn. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and now I'm setting it halfway under the existing carpet there. Now, I got to swoop up my seam iron, which I've had cooking in the other room here, and bring it to the seam. We're going to go ahead and fold back both halves. Set it back on that edge there, and we're going to let it burn for roughly 8 to 10 seconds, evenly melting that seam tape so everything's good to go. Let it get cooking there. Now we're going to slide it, and oh, we're not doing anything. I thought we were going to slide it. All right, we're going to slide it an iron's length forward. Nice and slow. Make sure you're not pulling the tape with it. Basically start about 2 inches. Use your hand to put a little bit of pressure on it so you don't pull the tape with it, and then stop at an iron's length. Good to go. Make sure everything is nice and together, looking beautiful. And you can also use a tractor on this if you have any issues. That'll blend it in for you. Now, when you're doing two different carpets, you typically do not need that though, because it's like, hey, these are two different carpets blending up. As long as the cut's nice, clean, and straight, you are good to go. Probably the easiest form of seam to start practicing on. And then we'll get into future videos here later today where I'll show you how to do new carpet seams, butting them up and making them invisible. And then we're just going to slide it out the other side, and that's all there is to it. So if you have any questions about the carpet and flooring industry, you know I want you to comment below. I will create follow-up videos answering your questions for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll hang out on the next one.